marquee Swedish pop dance sensation ABBA. That's right, it was me at Eurovision. But more importantly, it's me, your host, Olivia Manning, for today's episode of Scholastic HI Q, the only show where knowledge rules. We've got two fantastic returning teams with us. At the top, we've got Fairfield with Jed, Allison, Grady, and Caroline. And at the bottom, we've got Metro East Lutheran with Gannon, Grant, Dean, and Peter. For those of you who don't know how the game works, I have in my hand a series of toss-up questions. Those toss-up questions will be asked to the room. Either team can buzz in for the chance to win 10 points. A team that gets a toss-up question correct then moves on to a bonus round, which they can answer for 20 points, or if they get it wrong, the other team can swoop in and steal for 10 points. There are also media questions, audio questions, lightning rounds. We will get to all of that when we get to it. Most importantly right now, the interruption rule. If I am reading a question at any point and you interrupt me to give an answer, if you're right, you get your points and we move on with our day. If you are wrong, the other team gets 5 bonus points and the option to answer the question. So, if you're going to interrupt me, just make sure that you're right. All of that out of the way, are we ready to HI Q?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Our first toss-up question. What number of oxygen atoms in a phosphate ion is also the number of carbon atoms in butane? Peter?
4.
4 is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran, is a bonus question, but it's also a math question. So pencil and paper ready, and that goes for you too, Fairfield. What is the volume of a right circular cylinder whose height is 10 and whose circular base has a diameter of 12?
$360 pi.
That is correct. What poem that declares tender is the night and ends with the question, do I wake or sleep, was written by John Keats about the music? Dean?
Ode to a Nightingale.
Ode to a Nightingale is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. What lake in southern Siberia is the world's deepest freshwater lake?
Baikal.
Baikal is correct. What term, which literally means bottom of the bag in French, is used in English to identify a type of common suburban street that has no outlet? Peter?
Cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac is correct. Your bonus question. What author wrote about Lieutenant Jimmy Cross in the title story of his collection, The Things They Carry, which is about the Vietnam War?
O'Brien.
O'Brien is correct. What explorer whose brother Thorvald helped him colonize Vinland was sometimes called the Lucky? Peter?
Leif Erikson.
Leif Erikson is correct. Your bonus question. What German-born diplomat served as both National Security Advisor and Secretary of State under Richard Nixon?
Kissinger.
Kissinger is correct. What man is alleged by New York prosecutors to have written deny, defend, and depose on bullets he used to murder a health insurance CEO in 2024? Dean?
Mangione.
Mangione is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran, is a math question, so pencil and paper ready. That goes for you too, Fairfield. How many positive divisors does 64 have, including both 1 and 64 itself, given 64 equals 2 raised to the 6th power?
$21.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
6.
6 is incorrect. We were looking for 7. There are 7 divisors, positive divisors for 64. This is our first media question of the game. May I please introduce you to the television? This character is a minor character in the show Smiling Friends. He made his first and only appearance in the Mr. Frog episode and was hinted at jokingly as the 5th member of the crew. Name this character. Grant?
It's like S'more Blue.
Smormu is correct.
Okay.
That is 10 points to Metro East Lutheran for getting the media question correct. There are no bonus media questions. It's just whatever shows up on the television, which means we are back to our toss-ups. This next toss-up is a math question. Math questions abound this episode, so pencil and paper ready. What is the measure of an angle whose complement measures 38 degrees, given complementary angles? Dean?
52 degrees.
52 degrees is correct. Your bonus question. Jean Bedel Bokassa was a leader of what country whose capital is Bangui and whose name reflects its location in Africa?
Equatorial Guinea.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Central African Republic.
Central African Republic is correct. Our next toss-up. What man inspired the character Willie Stark in All the King's Men, touted his share... Dean.
Long.
Long is correct. Your bonus question. In Chinese mythology, legendary archer Ho Yi shot down 9 of what 10 celestial objects when they all appeared at once, thus saving the Earth?
I don't know.
It's probably the moon. Still in the one,
Moons.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Planets.
Planets is incorrect as well. We were looking for suns. Suns was the answer there. No bonus points there. Next is the toss-up. What ritual was believed to be performed at the present-day site of Al-Maktas upon Jesus when his cousin John dipped him Peter?
Baptism.
Baptism is correct. Your bonus question. What quantity, which equals average force times the time interval over which the force acts, is equal to a body's change in momentum?
Impulse.
Impulse is correct. What city, whose kingdom center has a large hole at its top, contains the King Abdullah Financial District and is the capital of Saudi Arabia?
Buzz.
Dean?
Riyadh.
Riyadh is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus question. In 2025, what former investment banker floated plans to privatize Social Security while serving as Donald Trump's Secretary of the Treasury? You are out of time, Metro East Lutheran. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Pass. Oh no, it already ran out. Ding dong.
Alrighty. You are out of time, Fairfield. We were looking for Besant. Scott Besant is his name. Our next toss-up. In what country, where in 2025 police captured Fito, the leader of Los Llaneros, has a gang war led to disruptions in cities like Guayaquil and Quito? Peter.
Ecuador.
Ecuador is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. In what sculptural pose, partly named from the Italian for against, does a subject appear to rest the majority of their weight on one foot?
No answer.
No answer. All right, Fairfield, your chance to steal.
The thinker.
That is incorrect. We were looking for contrapposto, or if you happen to speak English, counterpose. Our next question is an audio question, so please turn your ears towards the speakers. This game is a fast-paced racing title from Nintendo that features beloved characters from a long-running jet.
Mario Kart.
A little bit more specific?
Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World is correct. That is 10 points to Fairfield for the correct audio question. There are no bonus audio questions. It's just whatever shows up on the speakers. Our next toss-up. Hemagglutinin is a protein in what virus of family Orthomyxoviridae, whose H1N1 subtype caused a 1918 pandemic and also has swine? Peter.
Influenza.
Influenza is correct. Your bonus question. What word can describe a catalyst whose phase differs from its reactants or a chemical mixture with non-uniform composition?
Stereo.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Heterogeneous.
Heterogeneous is correct. Next toss-up. What singer behind the albums Spirit in the Dark and Lady Soul sang Find Out What It Means to Me after spelling out the title in her hit Grant?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin is correct. Your bonus question. What Danish-American muckraking photojournalist published a work showing terrible conditions in tenement housing called How the Other Half Lives?
No answer.
Fairfield, your chance to steal.
No answers.
All right, we were looking for Rees. Jacob Rees is the name of that photojournalist. What company, which agreed to buy the rights to Pink Floyd's music in 2024, makes Walkman music players and in 2025, Dean?
Sony.
Sony is correct. Your bonus question. In July 2025, the International Criminal Court charged what country's supreme leader, Hibatola Akhundzada, with persecuting women and girls?
Iran.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Pakistan.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Afghanistan. Afghanistan is that country. Our next toss-up. In math, derangements and transpositions are examples of what operation that puts a set's elements in a specific order, unlike Dean?
Permutation.
Permutation is correct. Your bonus question. What cognitive bias occurs when people consider and seek out information in a way that supports their existing beliefs?
No answer.
Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Confirmation bias.
Confirmation bias is correct.
Oh, okay.
What capital of Maharashtra is home to the Davari slum, is the center of the Bollywood film industry, and is the most populous? Dean?
Mumbai.
Mumbai is correct. Your bonus question. What 18th century German literary movement, whose name translates to storm and stress, emphasized emotion, individualism, and inner turmoil?
Sturm und Drang.
That is correct. This is our video question, so please, once again, turn your attention towards the television. This actor was originally going to play the Tin Man in MGM's The Wizard of Oz, but famously left production after having a bad reaction to the metal in the makeup. He went on to play several rural characters, including Jed Clampett on the hit sitcom The Beverly Hillbillies. Name this actor. You are both out of time. We were looking for Buddy Ebsen. Buddy Ebsen is the name of that actor. Back to our toss-ups. What commander signaled England expects that every man will do his duty in 1805? Peter?
Nelson.
Nelson is correct. Your bonus question. The southern terminus of the John Muir Trail is what mountain, which is the tallest peak in California?
Whitney.
That is correct. What composer who wrote the score for Sergei Eisenstein's film Alexander Nevsky? Dean.
Prokofiev.
Sorry?
Prokofiev.
That is correct. Your bonus question. What type of mean is found by taking the reciprocal of the arithmetic mean of the reciprocal of every entry in a given data set?
Harmonic.
That is correct. That brings us into our lightning round. The lightning round works like this. I now have in my hand 4 topics. Each of those topics have 10 questions, which a team may have to answer in a mere 60 seconds. Fairfield, you get full choice on what topic you'd like to choose from. They are as follows. Highest points, parts of an automobile, silent T, and classic sports nicknames.
Silent T.
Silent T. Give these words that end with a silent T. Your 60 seconds, Fairfield, begins in 3, 2, 1. Lawn game with mallets and wickets.
Croquet.
Correct. All you can eat self-serve restaurant.
Buffet.
Correct. Deck of cards used in fortune telling.
Tarot.
Correct. Verb meaning to carom or deflect off a solid surface.
Ricochet.
Correct. 5-letter term for an artist's first appearance.
Debut.
Correct. A dedicated personal servant.
Pass.
Thick comforter on a bed.
Duvet.
Correct. Craft using yarn and namesake hooks.
Crochet.
Correct. Art firm whose Sacchetti method was developed by Enrico Cecchetti.
Pass.
Type of horse-drawn carriage that is the origin of the term taxicab.
Pass.
A dedicated personal servant.
Pass.
Art form whose Sacchetti method was developed by Enrico Sacchetti. You are out of time, Fairfield. A valet is a dedicated personal servant. Ballet is that art form with the Sacchetti method, and a cabriolet is the type of horse-drawn carriage that is the origin of the term taxicab. Metro East Lutheran, your topics are once again highest points, parts of an automobile, and classic sports nicknames.
A classic sports nickname.
All right. Name the retired or deceased athletes who have these nicknames, given a sport and their year of birth. Your 60 seconds, Metro East Lutheran, begins in 3, 2, 1. Boxing's Iron Mike, 1966.
Mike Tyson.
Correct. Baseball's the Sultan of Swat, 1895.
Babe Ruth.
Correct. Basketball's His Airness, 1963.
Pass.
Hockey's The Great One, 1961.
Wayne Gretzky.
Correct. Golf's Lefty, 1970.
Pass.
Football's Coach Prime, 1967.
Deion Sanders.
Correct. Basketball's Black Mamba, 1978.
Kobe Bryant.
Correct. Football's The Juice, 1947.
Pass.
Baseball's Mr. October, 1946.
Reggie Jackson.
Correct. Boxing's The Brown Bomber, 1914.
Lewis.
Correct. Basketball's His Airness, 1963.
Pass.
Golf's Lefty, 1970.
John Daly.
Incorrect. Football's The Juice, 1947. You are out of time, Metro East Lutheran. Michael Jordan was basketball's His Airness, Phil Mickelson was golf's Lefty, and O.J. Simpson was football's The Juice. That was a wonderful lightning round all around, but unfortunately they cannot last forever, so back to the toss-ups we go. What events, whose name comes from the Japanese words for harbor and wave, can be caused by, Dean?
Tsunami.
Tsunami is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. In what Edith Wharton novel does Newland Archer end up marrying May Welland, despite falling in love with her cousin Ellen Olenska?
Age of Innocence.
Correct. What author wrote about Pecola Breedlove's desire to look... Dean?
Morrison.
Morrison is correct. Your bonus question. What emperor was the namesake of a donation that purported to give the Pope power over Rome until Lorenzo Valla proved the document was a forgery? You are out of time, Metro East Lutheran. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
No answer.
All right, we were looking for Constantine. Constantine is the name of that emperor. Our next toss-up. What Frenchman, the main author of the Declaration of the Rights of Man, was nicknamed Hero of Two Worlds for fighting in the American Dean?
Lafayette.
Lafayette is correct. Your bonus question. In orchestras, the kettle drum, which typically has a diameter of 33 inches, is better known by what name?
Timpani.
Timpani is correct. Our next media question, if you will please turn your attention towards the television. This British, Grady.
Charlie XCX.
Charlie XCX is correct. Back to our toss-ups. What class of animals whose members have appendages such as chelicerae and breathe through book lungs contains 8-legged scorpions and spiders? Grady.
Arachnids.
Arachnids is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What scientist who applied antiseptic techniques during surgery by using carbolic acid is the namesake of a brand of mouthwash?
Listerine.
What's the scientist's name?
Lister.
Lister is correct. Our next toss-up. What author wrote about the Templar Brian de Bois Guilbert, who lusts after the healer Rebecca and fights a Saxon knight in his novel Ivanhoe? Dean.
Scott.
Scott is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. What strain of Protestantism traces its founding to John Knox, a priest who studied under John Calvin and brought the Reformation to Scotland?
Presbyterianism.
That is correct. What team, managed for the entire 1970s by Earl Weaver, was led in the 1980s and 1990s by Cal Ripken Jr.
Buzz,
and now
Buzz,
plays...
Buzz.
Sorry, Peter?
The Mariners.
Sorry,
The Seattle Mariners.
that is incorrect. Fairfield, I will repeat the question. What team, managed for the entire 1970s by Earl Weaver, was led in the 1980s and 1990s by Cal Ripken Jr., and now plays at Camden Yards in Maryland? Allison.
The Orioles.
The Orioles is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. Stan Getz and João Gilberto helped popularize what style of Brazilian jazz music with their standard, The Girl from Ipanema?
Samba.
That is incorrect. Metro East Lutheran, your chance to steal.
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova is correct. What state, whose largest university was integrated by James Meredith, was the site of Freedom Summer and is where Medgar Evers was shot in Jackson? Peter.
Mississippi.
Mississippi is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. What university, which was founded in 1209, was attended by poet John Milton and economist John Maynard Keynes? Maynard Keynes, apologies.
Oxford.
Oxford is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Princeton.
Princeton is incorrect. We were looking for Cambridge, the University of Cambridge. Our next toss-up. What title character who is called Mealy by Mr. Grimwig is adopted by Mr. Brownlow after being saved from Fagin's gang in a novel? Dean.
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist is correct. Your bonus question. What British poet compared love to refined gold in A Valediction forbidding mourning, and told death to be not proud in his 10th holy sonnet?
Donne.
Donne is correct. Our next audio question, please turn your ears towards the speakers. This game is a crossover fighting title developed by Nintendo. Jed.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That is correct. Our next toss-up. What state, whose western border forms part of the Mason-Dixon line, is called Dean?
Pennsylvania.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, I will repeat the question. What state, whose western border forms part of the Mason-Dixon line, is called the Blue Hen State, consists of 3 counties, and is led from Dover? Grady.
Delaware.
Delaware is correct. Your bonus question, Fairfield. What 2024 Netflix miniseries co-starred Jessica Gunning as Martha, a woman who becomes frighteningly obsessed with London bartender Donnie Dunn?
Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer is correct. Our next toss-up. What activist led a march to Sacramento from the grape farms of Delano during a strike that he led? Dean.
Chavez.
Chavez is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. In feudal Japan, samurai hoping to preserve honor after a disgrace committed what form of ritual suicide that involved cutting open the abdomen?
Seppuku.
Seppuku is correct. What play, which ends as the servant fears, is abandoned? Dean.
The Cherry Orchard.
Cherry Orchard is correct. Your bonus question. The term arbor vitae refers to the branching white matter in what part of the brain that is important in coordinating movement?
Prefrontal cortex.
That is incorrect. Fairfield, your chance to steal.
Cerebrum.
That is incorrect. We are looking for the cerebellum. The cerebellum. Our next toss-up question. What devices whose dye-sensitized type contains a thin layer of titanium dioxide use silicon to convert photons from sunlight into electricity? Dean.
Solar cells.
Solar cells is correct. Your bonus question. In 2025, what South Dakota senator succeeded Mitch McConnell to become leader of the Senate Republican caucus?
No answer.
Fairfield, your chance to steal.
No answer.
All right, we were looking for Thune, John Thune. That ding-dong means that we are out of time for today's episode of Scholastic HI Q. Our winner today is Metro East Lutheran. A huge round of applause for the team of Metro East Lutheran, but also for the team of Fairfield for being here for this incredible episode of Scholastic HI Q. I, once again, am Olivia Manning, reminding you that here at Scholastic HI Q, knowledge rules. Let the music play.